What's going on, brothers? It's Mgtow, you're the name. Got a video for you. It's your entitled, Hard to Find. Here goes. So, for you brothers worth your salt, you brothers who have eyes to see, ears to hear, you brothers who are well-read, we've all heard this notion, right? A good man is hard to find. This notion is usually uttered by ditch pigs, DNA dumpsters, these 30-plus-year-old or 40-plus-year-old weather-beaten hags who have fucked away their youth. Then they get old, they're broke, out of options, and then they try to snag a pet wallet or a good guy or a good man, but he's not there. So they jump on social media and try to rationalize their bad behavior, and then they say a good man is hard to find. We all know that right there is absolute horseshit, because the good men were all invisible to these trolls when they were in their youth, because the good man was lame. According to these feminists, according to these Jezebels, these ham beasts and these psychotic malcontents who fuck the bad boys, the good man is lame. The good man is boring. Even though the good man actually represents stability, not chaos. But we all know that these Jezebels in this day and age, they love chaos until they get too old. They have too many STDs. They have kids that are wedlock that they can't afford to feed and take care of, so they try to reach back. They can't find anyone, and suddenly they're saying, a good man is hard to find. No. The good men were invisible. The good men were invisible. Let's just get the shit out in the open. The good men were invisible. Now, these trollops and these ditch pigs are not going to own up to that, because a lot of them, they don't have the pedigree to be held accountable. They're not going to own up to their fuck-ups. And they're not going to own up to the fact that the reason why good men would actually steer free of them when they're weather-beaten and old is because the good men actually have good sense. The good men aren't stupid. The young men who grow up to become good men aren't stupid. For 60-plus years, these trollops have been driving men to the fucking ground. For 60-plus years, these trollops went above and beyond to make marriage and relationships a zero-sum game for men. They got what they wanted. Now they're not happy. They eventually grow old, they burn out, and now they're looking for Mr. Right, Mr. Goodbar. And that person is you. Ha! Let me explain something to you, brother. Check this out. Do you realize that in this day and age, in this Gaussian twilight zone we live in, the trolls today want to get married but don't want to be wives? Have you noticed that? They want to get married but they don't want to be wives. They want to get into relationships but they don't want to be girlfriends. Translation: I'm conditionally the feminine. That's what that is. They want relationships, but they don't want to be girlfriends. They got what they wanted, but they're not happy. And I'm going to say it like this. You know those good men that were invisible to these trollops in our youth? You know that 68% of those men were rejected based off height alone. You know that, right? Those men, 68% of them were rejected because they were too short. Never mind the fact that he could be in a big five or making six figures, but they'll reject him because he's too short. He can still be handsome, but they'll still reject his ass. He's too short. Now, me personally, I don't have that problem because my father was an athlete. He's 6'1". My mother's 5'8". I'm 6'3.5". I put on my shoes, I'm like right at 6'4". Plus I'm handsome. They got the physical prowess. See, I ain't had that problem. But a lot of men today, this is what they are faced with, and a lot of them just said, you know what, fuck this. I'm just going to enjoy my life. If they didn't want the good man when they were in their youth, why the fuck would they try to reach back and try to snag the good man when they're old, rusted, and busted? Got STDs, got kids they can't afford to take care of. Some of them are financially bankrupt because of student loan debt and credit card debt. But they got to ask the question, where will the good men go on? Or they'll just sit here with a surround sound bitching, complaining. A good man is hard to find because men are trash. Ha! Brothers, understand this. Marriage and relationships have pretty much been double tapped because these trolls got what they wanted. They wanted to be Jezebels. They wanted to be free-range assholes. And at this point, the whole thing has just been a slow-moving shit test. Enough men understand this. That's why today these trolls are finding more doors being slammed in their face. More men are basically mastering their lockout game and perfecting it. Even the younger men. You see, their behavior has become so loathsome and underhanded that even the younger men are actually getting red pilled, not by us, but by these same trolls who complain that a good man is hard to find. They are getting red pilled by them because these trolls showcase their dirt and they broadcast their trash bag behavior all over social media. So these young men see that and they are disgusted by it. They say, hell no, I don't want to put up with that. I'd rather just be a bachelor. I'd rather move and groove my own way. So when they say that a good man is hard to find, please understand that the good men were invisible to them. And this is them reaping what they have sown. That's what it is, brothers. But that's their problem, not ours. Life is tough. It's tough when you're stupid. You brothers, stay safe, stay vigilant during these perilous times. Keep your head on the swivel. This is the line of Mgtow. That's all I got. If you like the video, like, share, and commentary, feel free to subscribe. If you're enjoying this on my channel, you find a tip jar on the upper right hand side of the screen. That's the G+ icon. All right, fam. All right, brethren. You know it's real. You know routine. Go away, live on SYSPM. As for these ditch pigs, these psychotic malcontents, these musty ham beasts, these DNA dumpsters, and those who are bitching and complaining that a good man is hard to find, give them nothing. This has been Mgtow PSA. More to come to sight. See you soon.